Hey everybody, Mark Johnson here, founder and creative director of Able Ape Studios, back again with another vlog. Today's vlog is number 40, and right off the top, I just want to hope everyone, or wish everyone, a positive and productive week. It's daylight savings time, so there's adjustment that we are all dealing with across the country, but I think in a way, the daylight saving time switch has come at a good time. I got a good rest this weekend, feel really motivated and energized to get some things done this week, and so hopefully that's transitioned to well as everyone else who are watching this. So we are back with a new vlog. One of the things that kind of pops up as we get closer to the end of this year, we're in November now, and just another 2 months until the end of the year, and the thought of goal setting popped into my mind. I mean, I know at the start of this year, I had prepared myself for a very productive year, and it's really turned out pretty well. A lot of the goals that I had set for myself at the beginning of the year are coming to fruition. I'm getting closer to completing a lot of these things, and it just kind of really says something to the idea of setting goal and be mindful of that. I know there's other people out there that say, making to-do lists and setting goals is a thing of the past, and that's all right and fine. I agree. I agree with some of the things with goal setting can be a little bit frustrating, and can take a little bit of time, and just kind of be really can really bog you down. But what I want to share with you today are a few tips on goal setting, because these are mostly the same path that I took this year for myself to create a list of things that I want to accomplish by the end of the year, and it's just kind of really simple way to kind of create goals that, or be mindful of goals that you can use on your own projects or things that you're working on for yourself. So I'm just going to run down this list pretty simply and just kind of share with you some of the points that have stuck out to me. So when you're creating a roadmap for success, what you need to do, or one of the goals, the type of goals that you need to set for yourself, are stretch goals. These are goals that you got to understand are going to take some time, and at the same time, it's going to take you being mindful of these over time and understand that it's a process so that you can accomplish the goals that you have set for yourself. You also need to understand that sometimes setting these goals, and as you start out, or even as you get a little further in, they may seem a little bit vague. You obviously want to start with something specific, but as you kind of start delving into it, the point that you're looking for, or the direction that you're looking for, may seem like it's not there. So you want to be mindful of that and understand that you still need to progress and maybe change some things as you move along, but at the same time be mindful of the goal that you set for yourself. And then again, also over time, you also want to understand that the direction that you had set for yourself originally may change, because now you have new information. You've been in the trenches with this goal, and you've seen what maybe some things have been revealed to you, maybe some directions, not necessarily doors closed in your face, but more or less certain things change your mind about the process or the direction you are going. So now you want to be a little bit open to maybe changing direction, or just being able to pivot a little bit, so that you can again maintain a focus on a singular goal. The next set of goals that you want to set for yourself are immediate goals. Immediate goals are things that you can do right now, right today, this week, within the near future. These type of goals are goals that will help you build the momentum and the confidence to continue on, because at a certain point, things get tough. Things get tough. You get distracted, and sometimes you kind of lose focus. Because maybe other shiny goals may come across that you seem more sexy, just seem more interesting to you, whatever it may be. And so having these immediate goals allow you to really dig in and get that confidence that you need to continue on. You also want to be realistic with your immediate goals. You know, like say your example, you decided you wanted to write a book. You can't write a book within a week. Let's just be honest. It takes time. There's a lot of process, a lot of research and things that you need to do to write this book. And so rather than saying that you want to write a book, maybe make an immediate goal of just writing 6 pages a day and sticking to that. And over time, you will see how just that simple goal setting of writing 6 pages a day will help you attain that goal of writing a book faster than if you try to kind of just bang it out within a shorter amount of time. In a sense, immediate goals are like baby steps that lead to bigger steps that will help you along in your process of attaining a bigger goal. The next set of goals that help you create a roadmap for your success are your intermediate goals. These are your longer term type goals that will take months, a year, maybe even a couple years. And these are the goals that, in a sense, people lose focus of because it takes so much time. And so that's why we think about creating smaller type goals that will lead to the bigger type, or to the bigger goals that we have set for ourselves that take a little bit longer. So again, to maintain and to build momentum to tackle your intermediate goals, you want to build these baby steps, which you can build through doing things that you can do right now. So over time, you know, you're building momentum, you're building that confidence, and you're finding a way to accomplish this bigger goal that's going to take you over time. Maybe, again, a couple months or a year, or even more than just a year, maybe 2 to 3 years. And the biggest part of frustration and discomfort when you're doing these intermediate goals is the fact that it doesn't happen like that. It takes time. You know, you might find a little discomfort because it takes major focus and being in a mindset that is allowing you to stay focused on the goal that you have set for yourself. And one way to do that is just to kind of have the list of goals out where you can see them regularly. So when you get distracted, when you're not having a good day and so you just want to quit, you can reflect on that piece of paper that has the goal written on there, and then remind yourself of why you're doing it. You know, why you started out to do this, why you set this goal for yourself. And so that over time, it's a process, you can stay mindful and stay true to your path onto your intermediate goal. So yeah, those have been my simple tips on how to create a roadmap for success. This is from an article that I got from BehindTheHustle.com, and they've been helpful to me. You know, I don't necessarily go 100% without losing track. You know, sometimes I get distracted, but that's why I have the goals I've set for myself pinned up in a place where I can, you know, like, oh shoot, what am I doing today? Oh, and then remind myself and get back on track and stay mindful. It's been helpful to me for this year. I would say in years past I wasn't doing this same goal setting kind of pattern, but I would say this year has been very, very helpful. Like I said, I got some projects that are just right there at the end, and so I mean, just gotta take that last little push before the end of the year. So I'm excited for that. And so if you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing with the channel, because you watch other videos that I have posted, definitely give me definitely subscribe. And if maybe you set goals in a different way or similar to this, or maybe you're one of the people who subscribe to not creating to-do lists and goals, definitely leave me a comment in the comment box below. I'd love to start a conversation and, you know, kind of see, pick your brain and kind of understand how you work when you set your goals, or maybe a point that I brought up today is a point that you can use for your own self. Definitely leave that in the comment box below. And so, like we always do at this time, have a blessed day. See you on the flip side. Let's go!